Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? Welcome back to the Lovin Daily, where I take you through all the trending stories. Today's top stories, of course, Eid is nigh. We're talking about Emirates passengers issued strict travel warnings ahead of Eid weekend. We're talking about His Highness Sheikh Mohammed's birthday. We have a big story coming up on that.
Oh my god. And we'll be talking about Dubai police to dispatch drones all over Dubai, as well as Dubai resident who left a fridge stocked with water for thirsty outdoor workers. Just amazing stories for today.
And not only that, we have two huge interviews. We had the incredible actress Noor in studio this week talking all about her social media and her acting life, along with an interview with Nick Kumbarakas. But before we get into it all, I want to let you know that Patron Perfection are the sponsor of this show. However, the opinions and statements are Lovin Dubai's. Jumping into our top story, are you traveling this weekend? Travel is a huge deal because, of course, potentially you've taken Sunday off. I have. Simran hasn't.
No.
I have.
Ali has. So we're already in holiday mode. But let us know, what are you doing in the comments? Are you traveling? Are you staying at home? What are your plans? If you are traveling, I think most people tend to seem like they're staying at home. However, Emirates have issued an email warning to all travelers, letting them know you can expect delays as always around the Eid holidays, but this holiday is a little bit different. As you know, travel restrictions and requirements in different countries are high, so Emirates has emailed all travelers with strict guidelines regarding those delays. And I think, you know, we hear about delays get there 3 hours in advance, but when you get an email, important travel notification from Emirates, you know you have to abide by it. And this one in particular, you know, they said, they just highlighted that every country you're going to has specific requirements, and you know you need to present the appropriate documents at check-in for travel from Dubai. And they also may, you know, include specific COVID-19 testing procedures, you know, depending on your final destination. So they basically said that please note there may be different rules for entry and transit for vaccinated and non-vaccinated passengers, depending on the country you're going to. They even said some requirements can take a couple of days to fulfill. A couple of days. I know my visa process to get to Phuket, which is where I'm traveling this weekend, it took, you know, getting the forms and getting them correct. It took like 9 days.
Oh god.
And it got approved last night at 9 o'clock. I was like, so if you are traveling, they even said, by the way, final note on this, you can check in person and drop your bags at the airport check-in counters within 24 hours of your flight. So you can actually get them down and get it all checked in, just in case. It's going to be really busy. They want everyone to get on board safely. They don't want people rushing. We don't want to have to rush through any of the safety precautions. So if you are traveling, just do it in the safest way possible and be in good time.
I completely agree, and I feel like if your airlines, they are offering you any kind of COVID insurance, any kind of insurance that way, like, you know, as a precaution to if there are travel restrictions imposed, please go ahead and take it. Like, it is the best thing you can do right now if you're traveling, especially during the pandemic.
100%.
You just don't know like what restriction might pop up, and I know with Emirates you just by default get the COVID insurance, right?
Yeah, it's so good, and it's up to 100k, I think. But traveling to Thailand, they require you as a vaccinated person to have COVID insurance before you travel. So the fact that Emirates give it, you don't even need to think about it. It's really incredible, because travel insurance is something we should all get. Whether or not we do it or not is a whole other question.
For sure, yeah.
But in these times, when, as we know, anything can happen and anything can change at the drop of a hat, getting that insurance is key.
Very true. Now, moving on to our next story, Dubai police is to dispatch drones all over Dubai. Now, a new drone system called the Drone Box was launched by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, whose birthday it is today. And during his visit to the Dubai police headquarters on Tuesday, July 14th, that's when it was unveiled to the public about this drone system. Now, the drone system was unveiled by the Dubai police and will aim to reduce the average response time to criminal and traffic reports from 4.4 minutes to 1 minute, 60 seconds. So like it happens and bam, the response is there at the scene of the incident. And the system will officially be introduced during the Expo 2020 in Dubai. And Sheikh Mohammed also tweeted that Dubai is one of the safest cities with over 300,000 cameras operating around the clock to ensure the safety of residents and citizens. Whew.
That's incredible. I'm so excited to see all of the kind of technological advancements that do come out with Expo. No doubt Dubai is going to be at the head of the game because this is literally where we live in future tech. And this is just one of them. 300,000 cameras around Dubai though.
That is a lot. Sometimes I remember reading a while back somewhere that with the more cameras and CCTV things we get around the city, get around a country, it's like it increases the safety, but it also, like makes you feel like you're in a Big Brother show, always kept under surveillance.
But I think most cities have this surveillance system, and I know you've probably seen the videos as well of the Dubai police actually the behind the scenes monitoring, and it's just phenomenal. It looks like the Matrix. It's so cool. But I think most cities have it, and actually it's nearly a requirement for big cities to have it. Like I guess if it was in my small town when nothing happens, if you're in a tiny town of like 10,000 people where nothing happens and streets are empty, it would feel very strange if there was a camera monitoring system. But in a city of 100,000 or 100,000 millions of people, it's a safety net.
No, for sure. Like
maybe.
It's the amount of movies you watch, and you're just like, if there was a CCTV camera there, like all of this could have just been saved and the guy would have been caught, like it's always just that extra help for authorities and officials to have a CCTV camera just monitoring everything.
And as we know, the UAE was named recently the second safest country in the world, and that obviously this is just one of those stepping stones that helps us get there. So it's really, really great.
We're reading your comments on Instagram, and someone's like, "I would prefer the CCTV camera to be there. It makes me feel safe. I'm not doing anything wrong, so I don't mind." Yes, well,
facts, exactly. And when something bad happens to good people, then you have like, here's the CCTV, sort it out. 100% Birdie Beagle. Same as you.
Like, after you go out and go wild, you come back, I don't know, like if you have CCTV cameras around your house, just watch back, That's what happened. I
have CCTV cameras in my house. And that's actually very helpful if you lose something, because then you can find where you lost it.
Oh yeah, your wallet. Yeah. Purse. But moving on to our next story, a Dubai resident left a fridge stocked with water for thirsty outdoor workers. So now if you're feeling thirsty or dehydrated sitting in your office, your air-conditioned office, then chances are that outdoor workers are feeling the same, if not worse, during Dubai's scorching summer months. So at times like this, the least we can do is leave a bowl of water for like stray animals, not humans. Like we can leave a bowl of water for stray animals, birds, cats, and provide everyday workers with just the basics, like juice, water, a packet of milk, some soft drinks, or anything to help them cool down during cool down and keep their hydration levels at check. So taking workers around his community into consideration, a Dubai resident named Abdul Rahman left a mini fridge outside his home stocked with water for anyone thirsty amid the rising temperatures. And Rahman added that he was sharing this gesture as a means to reach out to his network and have more people involved in filling up the fridge at his Sequim residence with water or other summer-friendly cooling drinks. Now, if you guys do want to reach out to him and if you want to stock up that fridge, you guys can go to our Lovin Dubai website where the article is live, and just we've linked his Instagram, so you can go message him, privately message him and get the details. And yeah, you're golden. But
well, it's amazing because I know that the article you shared yesterday got a massive response of people just being like, how can I go and add to this fridge? So good.
Yeah. It's amazing to see people actually, like they want to help. People don't just read the stories and go like, oh, that's amazing, or like hats off to you. People are actually taking the initiative and being like, okay, we want to help. How do we get involved? Okay, so this guy's Instagram, okay, we're gonna message him, like just the whole community thing of people saying like, okay, that's it. Now's
the time to get out. Yeah. And like it's similar to, of course, the sharing fridges initiative that started for Ramadan, which then didn't happen in the last year because of COVID, which was a shame because, that was just also the same idea. It sprung from one like really small group of people, and it grew legs to finding, fridges dotted all around Dubai to help people during Ramadan. And this is kind of very much the same idea, but it's amazing because it's like, I don't need to wait for that initiative. I'm just going to do it on my own. I have a fridge, I have some stock, there's people in need.
And it's weird, like he put out the words saying that it's not for him to gain any kind of publicity or to show off what he's doing. So on his Instagram post where he shared this act, he said, on Friday I put a small fridge outside my house with water for gardeners and cleaners, etc. And in 6 hours, 100 bottles of water were gone. And today 100 bottles were gone and it's not even 2 p.m. So I am reaching out with my network to see if anyone wants to fill this up. Not asking for money, so please don't ask me for my account. If you want to donate water, please do, like he's saying, like if you want to donate, you can donate water and other stuff that people can just take out from the fridge, and reach out to him, and let's quench the thirst of these people together. Every bottle will help.
That's amazing that many bottles were gone so quickly. Like it did,
it really shows, you know, like people are, they want that, and you don't even have to, like, you know, track him down, leave water in his fridge. Like just give out water yourself, you know, like go to the grocery, buy some, hand it out. When you're passing by a petrol station, pick it up, just pass it, you know, to construction workers on the way to your destination. I mean, that is more than good enough.
More than good enough. And we know that there is a massive community out there who want to help, and we're always sharing these stories and we love to get them. So we are not the type of people that think sharing these stories is bragging. We love sharing these stories because it shows that more and more people are helping. So if you're doing anything similar, tag us on Lovin Dubai. We can share your story, and it just gets the word out of the tiny good deeds that people can do to help people who need it during the hot summer months.
I mean, these are stories worth sharing, you know, not like when you see weird ass stuff on the internet. Yeah, moving on.
Moving on. A massive happy birthday to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai. Today he celebrates his 72nd birthday, and together we are celebrating his defining moments in his career. So actually Hani, who's interning with Lovin Dubai, he wrote an incredible piece about all of kind of the career defining moments that you may or may not have heard of in the last number of years. And I think like some of this stuff is super cool. So I was not aware he was the youngest police force head in the world. So not just when he joined. After his military training, he returned to Dubai in 1968. It was then he was appointed his first official position as the head of Dubai Police Force and Dubai Defence Force. He was the youngest defence minister in the world, and he served this position till 1970, until he moved on up in the ranks.
That is amazing. That's why he has so much clarity in every single department. He knows exactly where to, you know, like how he visions them and where he sees them going, because he's dabbled in all of that.
I guess he's been leading for over 5 decades. He was the first Minister of Defence of the Emirates. He, of course, created a boom in the economy with Dubai Shopping Festival. You know, Dubai Shopping Festival is something we've heard about over the years, but what actually is it? And it was basically a way to entice and encourage tourists to come to the UAE during the summer months. So in late 1995, he orchestrated the Dubai Shopping Festival. It became a huge contributor to wealth in the UAE. The first festival in 1966 alone brought more than 1 million people and 500,000 people, and over $500 million was spent in a 1-month event. All thanks to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed.
Such a visionary leader. I feel like the UAE has made amazing strides under his leadership in so many various fields.
Dubai and of course the UAE as a whole as well.
Yeah.
Long-time best-selling poet. All of this is on Lovin Dubai. Of course, he was kind of the brains and the force behind many companies which have become billion-dollar companies. His policies led to real estate boom in Dubai. So much there. It's kind of tip of the iceberg, really. But you can see there's just a small video that we just posted on Lovin Dubai this morning saying a very happy birthday because it's a big day and everyone likes to celebrate birthdays.
Of course. Happy birthday!
Massive happy birthday from Lovin Dubai. Of course, we couldn't end this story without shouting out another birthday that's coming up.
Wonder whose that is.
Taking you live every morning from Lovin Dubai is me, Casey, Simran, Shahir, who's next door, our producer, and of course, the incredible Ali Baba, who celebrates his birthday on Saturday. And with that, we bring you a little giftings. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Join in with us, please. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You can have your pick. Or all for you, Ali.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to open it and take a first bite?
Wow.
Thank you for being the voice of reason on the show as always.
I don't know if that was sarcastic.
No, it's so true.
No.
For reining us in when
Facts.
we need it most.
Okay, so this is a bit.
Like saving us in the awkward moments.
Telling us to stop talking.
Moving on.
Moving on, guys.
Moving on.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my goodness.
Casey is the best boss ever.
it looks like there's some missing.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sure there's not. That's a
Or they just
Rockstar
put like
one.
2 in one.
Yeah,
Jeez, that's a Rockstar one?
I think that's the Rockstar one.
Can they see?
This show has been sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. Joking.
Guys,
Happy birthday,
all
Ali.
done by
Thank you so
Casey.
much.
It's all on. His birthday's on Saturday, but we had to celebrate because we were both going on vacay.
Yay!
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back.
Oh my god, someone saying
Happy birthday to
Thank you
both.
so much.
Blessed.
Thank you so much.
Hi from Indonesia, pizza party. It's not a pizza party because it's too early for pizza.
It's
No
a
one
donut-
Pizza
it's a donut
party.
party.
It's a donut party.
Pizza
No one
party.
delivers pizza at this hour of the day.
Can we have a pizza party later?
Later.
Only for Ali.
Only for Ali.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Guys, stay tuned. Next up, we're going to be joined by Nick Kumbar's Patron Perfection 2021 has begun, a competition celebrating skilled bartenders around the world, and Nick is going to give us a lowdown on how you can get involved. Stay tuned. He'll be with us right after this. Patron Perfection 2021 has begun, a competition celebrating skilled bartenders around the world, and Nick is going to give us the lowdown on how you can join. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Casey.
Very excited to have you tell us all about this incredible worldwide competition, but just give us a lowdown of what exactly it is.
So the Patron Perfectionist Cocktail Competition is a global bartender-led engagement program, but it's more than just a cocktail competition. The program in itself provides learning, mentoring, inspiring opportunities for bartenders. It provides a platform for bartenders to showcase an extension of their personalities on a global platform. Mm-hmm. But most importantly, it provides a sense of community, family.
Okay, that's incredible. So this isn't something that's sprung up overnight. Can you take us back to the start? Take us back to the history of how it began and then how it became this internationally kind of acclaimed and recognized festival competition.
So inaugurally, the very first Patron Perfection cocktail competition started in 2015 as a standalone platform in the UK.
Okay.
Which is now expanded internationally in 2016 to then it was 7 countries participating to in 2019 we had 30 countries participating, and then currently right now we have 18 participating countries.
That's incredible. Yeah. How does it grow to that scale? Do you have people in every country kind of managing it? How does that work?
Yeah, so we have obviously brand representation across the globe and specifically within markets, and then each country would have their own national finalists competing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from start to finish, let's kind of zone in here on the UAE. Yeah. How does it work from start to finish for, let's say, a bartender who is involved?
Okay, so initially you would have your registration. So there'll be a call to action in terms of bartenders to submit their Patron Perfectionist cocktail creation, which we opened live on the 24th of April. The recruitment, that was an initial recruitment phase which lasted for about a month and a half. From there, we whittled down from 112 entries to 30 bartenders currently right now.
Wow.
So the competition's also evolved as well because we've also included a consumer voting element.
Cool.
So in this way, it is allowing now consumers to go out there into the trade, try and sample some of these amazing or incredible cocktails, but also at the same time go home and also make them.
This is it. I've heard, so some of the phrases I've heard thrown around are simply perfect, but actually they're things that you're able to create at home.
Yeah.
Are they really, have you tried? Are they easy to make at home?
They are. And the nice thing about it is that it also gives consumers an opportunity to flex their creativity as well. It's just like cooking, right? So, a lot of the times I think consumers are somewhat intimidated by the whole approach of creating drinks. But in this instance, it's not. I mean, part and parcel of the prerequisites in terms of requirements was bartenders had to create drinks that were accessible, simple to make, and then using a wide variety of preset ingredients to work with.
Well, that's really interesting because I think with COVID, we all kind of saw what we want to do at home a lot more, whether it's baking or cooking or creating drinks, and I think that kind of brings that home for us.
And that's what we saw, I think, during the pandemic was a rise in the home mixology, and this was an opportunity for us to kind of pivot that as well.
So cool.
So, yeah.
So right now there are 30 bartenders going head to head across the UAE, and we can vote for them.
Yeah.
Is there kind of competition among the bartenders? Are they shouting about it on their own social media pages? What's going on kind of on the ground?
100%. So right now, I mean, voting will close next week on the 24th of July.
So get your votes in.
Yeah. So 24th of July voting closes, in which then on the 27th we'll be announcing our top 10. So the top 3 highest voted bartenders will advance to the next stage, with 7 being chosen by global and local teams.
So big feat to advance to the next level, right? So if they're being quite competitive now, why is it very important for them to get to the next level? What does that actually mean to them?
Well, making to the top 10 gives them that much closer to potentially winning and representing not only the UAE, but an opportunity to travel to Mexico, the home of Hacienda Patron.
Incredible. Yeah. To travel to Mexico, and then in Mexico there would be another leg?
So they would be then representing not only the UAE, but they'll be competing against 18 other bartenders across the globe.
Interesting. And are you seeing bartenders individually, or sometimes are they being helped by, let's say, like local bars and local venues to kind of push them forward? Is there help there, or is it really kind of individual craftsmen and craft people trying to?
I think what's been great, Casey, I think, and also just myself working in the industry, is that sense of community. Everyone is so supportive and wanting that person representing their specific countries to progress into the latter stages of the global finals. So there's 100% support on board, not only from our side, from a brand perspective, but even from their venues that they're representing as well.
Tell us a little bit about your history working with the brand. Do you have any kind of favorite memory so far of the competition itself?
So for me personally, I think I have many, but I think one of the most memorable has been the opportunity to run and manage this particular program in 2 countries. The first being here, well, the second being here, and the first being in South Africa in 2018, 2019. I've been very, very fortunate enough to have had 6 female bartenders represent the national finals in South Africa, which is an incredible feat. And then I think overall, I think for me personally, is just that opportunity to nurture, mentor some of these incredible bartenders and to see their journey unfold towards the end.
Amazing. So one will be crowned, but right now here in the UAE, you can vote Patron Perfectionist 2021 to get them to the top 10. So that's the stage we're at right now. Yeah. And then the top 10 will then be whittled to 3, and then 1 will go to Mexico. Is that right?
So top 10 announced on the 27th, and then that top 10 will compete in a virtual national final whereby I think one of you will be also judging our esteemed 10 finalists. And then from there, we'll be announcing our winner that will be representing the UAE and then be going to Mexico.
You know, it's an incredible craft. It's an incredible skill. So what that would mean for a UAE bartender is kind of, you know, it would be a life-changing prize. It would really elevate their position here in the UAE. So just incredible that you're giving people that opportunity.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, and it's dependent on the individual at the end of the day, and you know, it's life-changing.
Yeah,
it's life-changing.
Guys, get your votes in. Change the life of one person here in the UAE. All thanks to Patron Perfectionist. The competition is now open to you as voters for the first time, 2021. Nick, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Casey.
Get your votes in, guys. Stay tuned. We sat down with Noor, the incredible actress, social media career, which is skyrocketing right now. We had her in studio this week. That interview will be with you very shortly. Guys, and welcome back. We are joined by social media star and actress Noor. Noor, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you so much.
Not at all. I was so excited to learn all about, I guess, your Dubai history. But first of all, I was watching your Instagram stories. You've just come back from the Maldives.
Oh,
You're looking very refreshed. How was your trip?
It was amazing. Just cleaned up everything, relaxed, chilled. It was beautiful. You know, after work and after shooting, sometimes we need just to spend a vacation with no one around, no people around. Just turn off the phone and just spend the day.
True. Turn off the phone. That's interesting because you have 5.5 million followers on Instagram. Can you turn off the phone?
Trying.
Yeah.
No, I really can't. But sometimes you need it just to refresh yourself, and you come up with new things. You know, sometimes I really need to turn off. My phone.
Are you able to? Okay. Do you have 2 phones? Let's say one for family, friends, and then the other for social media?
Yes.
Do you have 3?
2. Okay. I didn't reach to the 3rd phone
yet. Yeah. And in terms of social media management, like how do you, I cannot even comprehend. Lovin Dubai, we have 500,000 followers and we have a team. We have many people opening our DMs. Is it all you? Do you have people behind you?
Yeah, I have people behind me who always supports me, and I have a very cool management team that's always like, they're like up to date all the time. They help me a lot with the social media things. Yeah,
it must be amazing to have that kind of big size of community. Can you tell us, let's say, maybe some kind of nice DMs that you get and maybe some funny ones that come through?
Actually, all the time, like there's nothing on mind right now, but you know, it's like all the time funny things, and
it must be so intense. First of all, should have got to this first. Massive congratulations in order. Noor has just been granted the UAE Gold Residency Visa. Yeah. That's absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
So amazing. How was that process? How did it come about?
Actually, first of all, it's a pleasure. I'm really happy and glad about what UAE is trying to do for talented people, and they really show much love and support. The process went very easy and it went very fast. To be honest, I was like shocked, like how could I get a golden visa, 10 years valid visa? That's very fast, and the process was very easy and everything went like piece of cake.
Incredible.
So yeah, and I'm very happy with this. You know, it helps a lot even in traveling, in work, in everything.
100%. And can you give us just a little bit of background of your Dubai journey? How long are you based here? A bit of the year, parts of the year, and how long have you kind of spent time in Dubai?
Actually, I travel a lot. Like most of the time, I'm in between Dubai, Kuwait, Egypt. I go and come like maybe in the month 2-3 times. And the time I spend here in Dubai is most of the time it's I spend on working, photo shoot, and my upcoming project, the series, will be done here in Dubai. So it will be after Eid. Yeah, I was working on it now, but it got postponed to after Eid.
Tell us a little bit about that project, if you can.
It's a surprise. It's like it's my new baby.
Okay.
It's a very nice project. It's very close to me actually. I'm trying to work hard on it now. It's something like different. I didn't do it before. It's a little bit light up comedy, drama, and romance together.
Interesting.
So it's a combination of 3 different type of series, and hopefully I'm very excited to start it.
Exciting. We'll be excited to watch it. Guys, in case you don't know, I guess probably you're most known for your Netflix show Juman. Can you tell people a little bit about that and tell us more about your acting career, how that started?
Actually, it started when I was in high school. I was 18 years old when they proposed the first series. It was it's called Second Talibat. In English, it means female student dorms. And from here, I started my career. But the kick-off came after Juman. It was a very successful project that I really love, and it's very close to me. Like, I'll never get bored of this series. Actually, I don't like to watch my series more than 1 time.
Okay.
But Juman, I can like watch it for 2, 3, 4 times, whatever.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What was the moment when you realized that Juman was really kind of grabbing the attention of the audience?
Actually, I was in Cairo, as I'm not very well known in Cairo. I'm well known in the Gulf area more. So when I was in Cairo and I was walking in the mall, and then people started to come, and like Egyptians there, they knew me from Juman. I was like, wow, that project really got a very high attention from people. So yeah.
And for anyone who's watching, let's say, and aspires to be an actress, because I'm sure people look at you and think, you know, that's something that I would like to do. How did the journey, let's say, going from different project to project, do you have any, let's say, advice for aspiring actresses and actors?
Actually, it's something deep inside. It's like, how can I explain it? You know, it's hard to advise people what to do to act, you know, because it's something like inside. If you have the passion for acting, it will be easily, like, you will easily work on it, you know. But like teaching someone or like, I don't know, I don't think that act can be like, you can teach someone how to act if you don't have at least like 50% from the from the talent in him. So.
And tell us, where is the majority of your acting projects? Where do they mostly take place?
It's in different countries. Like my last project was in Lebanon, the one before was in Cairo, Juman was in Kuwait, and the upcoming one will be here in Dubai. So it's different, it's always in different places.
Well, that's really interesting to see how the industry is in lots of different places.
Yeah.
How would you kind of describe the acting industry here in the Middle East?
Actually, comparing to the past, it's getting much better. As I can see a lot of Arab talents, they're now coming up in the acting industry. So it's really moving very good, especially this 2 years.
It's 2 years, and for you, let's say acting in Juman, and now you say that this is your new baby. What is your role? Do you see yourself always as acting, or maybe producing, directing?
I can't do anything but acting, just acting.
But is it not maybe sometimes a combined role, because you're acting and maybe producing? I don't know.
you know, production takes a lot of time. You have to like just put your brain with the production and with the team and everything, so you won't have enough time to study your role, your script and other things. So I think no, to be a producer and an actor at the same time, it's really hard. Like acting needs a lot of time and needs a lot of work from the actor. Like I stay for 2 or 3 months just studying the role and the script. So
tell us about studying the role and finding emotions. What is that like?
Finding emotions comes on set. It comes in front of the camera actually. But you study the role like before the series starts, let's say 2 or 3 months. You study the role, you study the character, how it should be, how old is she, how she should look. So you have to start, like, I start talking to myself a lot in front of the mirror. Yeah. Sometimes we go crazy just like to study the character.
It's so incredible to hear about that art.
Yeah.
And then do you kind of, I guess, work in advance with your co-stars, or does it all just happen on set?
Sometimes you work with them, sometimes alone, sometimes like it's different. On set you work with them, like we do like some provas and things. But before starting the series, I usually work alone.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's so amazing to hear about your art. But let's say, for example, with so many million followers and then your acting career, do you, let's say if someone identifies you as an influencer, how does that feel? And do you try and kind of amplify your acting career through your profile? Or are you kind of, is it more of a personal account for you?
No, actually Instagram shows my daily life. But acting is totally different. Acting is like I told you before. It's my passion, the place where I take out all my energy. Amazing. And spread it out. But Instagram, it's like showing my daily life, what I do, what I try to advise people sometimes, what I want to show them, like beauty shots or something nice, or write a good quote for them.
So nice. So before we leave you, first of all, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate you coming in. Very, very busy. What is the future for Noor? Have you fulfilled your dream, or is there more to come?
Oh, there is a lot to come. Yeah. I believe that there is no full stop for the dream. Yeah. It's always, you have to always think about that there is more to come, more to come.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I think we can all live by that. Guys, this is Noor on the Lovin Dubai show. We appreciate having your time so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Goodbye
you.
from us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye bye.